Biaheza, Jordan Welch, Sebastian G, and myself, we've all got one thing in common. We started our entrepreneurial journeys dropshipping. But why is this? Is it the most profitable business? No. So why not start out where the real millionaires and billionaires are made, which is real estate? The short answer, cash flow. You see, back before the internet, in a time where brick and mortar businesses thrived, think of your local mom and pop shop, to start up these businesses or just to even get them off the ground, you needed a loan. So people would go to a bank or maybe family or friends to borrow some money. And even after acquiring these startup costs and the investments towards them, it took an average of 2 to 3 years before even seeing any profitability. That means that the owners of these businesses, assuming that they're doing it full time, were living on money that's loaned out to them, or they're breaking into their piggy banks and savings accounts just to live and get by. And to make it even worse, 20% of businesses that are started fail within the first year, and 45% of businesses within the first 5 years actually shut down. This style of business has been going on for decades, until something magical happened in 1993. The internet was created for public access. And in the beginning, there really wasn't much to it. There weren't that many websites, there were not that many jobs surrounding it, and it was incredibly slow. But as time went on, more features were developed. There was obviously progression in the way the internet worked, the speed of it, how many websites were actually being made, businesses started on there, and most importantly, more jobs revolving around the internet were actually born. Before we continue in this video, really quickly, I want to let you guys know about a free webinar I'm hosting. It's going to be covering dropshipping and AI and how it's impacting it and what you'll actually need moving forward. It's going to be super informative. We're going to have a Q&A at the end of it. You're not going to want to miss this. And again, it's a free webinar, so make sure you register down below. This video is not about a lesson on the internet. Let me get back to my point. Dropshipping is one of the most commonly started businesses as a beginner for an entrepreneur because of cash flow. Dropshipping takes little cash up front to actually get started, just due to the nature of how it works. So with dropshipping, all you have to do is find a product that you want to sell, probably order it to your house, buy a domain, secure a supplier, run some advertisements. You could even do organic traffic on TikTok. And whenever you make a sale, you're not warehousing any inventory because your supplier holds it and they send it directly to the customer. So in theory, you can essentially make an untapped amount of money relatively quick with little risk up front. But the thing is, when you create this dropshipping store, and if you're successful at it, you learn so many different skills. You are the marketing team, you're the finance team, you're the website designer, you're the product research person, you are everything and playing every role of the business. And that's extremely important in becoming an entrepreneur. Look at all of the CEOs at Fortune 500 companies. They usually work their way up through the ranks, playing on the marketing team, playing with the sales team, doing a little bit in product research and development, supply chain, you name it. This is what qualifies them to be a CEO because they know the business inside and out. You're going to be doing the same thing with your dropshipping business on a smaller scale. And that's what makes dropshipping such a great business to get into if you're wanting to get into entrepreneurship and you're a beginner with a little bit of cash. But running dropshipping stores has some drawbacks. You get customer service headaches, supply line issues, product recalls, Facebook maybe banning your ad account. And this can be extremely stressful if you're not prepared, and it can flip like a switch overnight. Once a major issue happens in your dropshipping store, let's just say Facebook banned your account and everything is shut down. This will naturally teach you as an entrepreneur not to have all of your eggs in one basket, aka just one income stream. Now, this is why you see so many people and influencers starting off with dropshipping, but then moving on to things like SaaS, real estate, SMMAs, and more. Because now they have the cash flow from this business, which is dropshipping, where they don't have to put in that many hours into it if it's up and running fully. We've got this well-rounded knowledge of everything digital in terms of marketing and sales and web design that you can take these skills and plug them into a new business. If you can pass the test of running a dropshipping business by yourself successfully, you have proven to yourself what it takes to become an entrepreneur in this digital age. Because it's really not easy being your own boss. You have to set your own schedule, you have to set your own goals, you have to make sure that you're working when you actually need to be working. There are so many enticing things and stuff pulling you in all different directions where you can spend time on, but you come back to one thing that you need to focus on, which is building up your ecom brand and dropshipping business. And to do all this and see this success just even in dropshipping alone, it takes days, months, and maybe even a year to find all of the success and make sure all the puzzle pieces are working correctly. But if you stick with it, learn all of these elements, learn how to be your own boss, you will make it in dropshipping, and you can take all these skills and move them into other businesses. And that's why, in my opinion, you see so many young new entrepreneurs starting off their businesses by dropshipping. I hope you guys like this short video. I hope it inspires you to start your own online business, whether it's dropshipping or not. There's so much opportunity out there on the internet. You just got to take a piece of it. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.